I'm Delied and I'm trying something a bit different today. I saw a few of those art videos where people used red and blue line art so that one part is visible with the blue half of 3D glasses and the other half is visible with the red half. And I wanted to try it. So, my thought is, I wanted to draw both forms of my warforged paladin, Susan. He was an elf, but when he died, his master revived him by putting his brain and heart into a metal body. And he has some inner conflict between what he thinks he believes and what he feels is actually right, which is a fun thing to do to a paladin. He would probably disagree, though. I kinda had a complicated workflow with this project. I'm layering two images on top of each other, and I thought it would be confusing to do that from the get-go. It might end up with jumbled mess as I edit and fix mistakes, so I started with two separate images. Then I didn't record the next step, but I kind of set up a grid over top both of the images and used that to transfer them over to the paper I actually wanted to use, which was much larger. I used the back side of the paper to kind of do the rougher sketching, and then used the lightbox to transfer it to the front side of the paper, which involved a little bit of mental flipping because I wanted to keep Susan a lefty. Which took a little bit of finagling because I wanted Susan to be looking away and didn't want his sword and shield to be on the same side on both images because it felt like it would be harder to make it look interesting. It'd feel more stagnant. Same with his earring ribbons. So I had Elf Susan sort of just beginning to turn away, while Metal Susan is just starting to turn towards the side. I seem to draw the inside of his shield a lot, which is too bad. The eye on the other side is an important part of his imagery. Which, speaking of that, in the first sketches, I kinda had an eye floating in front of each of his faces. I like the idea of there being a glowy eye like that when his magic manifests, but that might be a later project because I scrapped it. It was getting a little too busy already, and I think that would have bottled it. After inking both the Elf Susan and the Metal Susan, it kinda ended up a tangled mess. But not done yet. I took a colored pencil and emphasized both sets of lines, blue for Robot Susan and red for Meat Susan, which are two of his main colors in his palette. He's kind of very primary colors. Normally he has red pants, and earring ribbons, and a blue crop top, eyes and hair, and a yellow tattoo, bracelets, and magic. I really like the line art colored like that. Next, I colored every part that wasn't overlapping the corresponding color and left the overlaps white. I thought about coloring the middle purple, but purple isn't one of his colors, and I like the idea that the colorless area is like the gaps in his memory and his true nature. He's not sure what goes there. And it's like this conflict of being a very kind person who genuinely wants people around him to be happy, and being willing to serve them to ensure they are safe, and being a proud person who wants to have status and be liked and admired, which he's starting to realize that the second part has greatly hindered his capacity for the first, and it sort of horrifies him. I like making playlists for my characters, and one of the most suited songs on there for him is Defying Gravity from Wicked. But like both parts. He's both a Glinda who wants to seem good and an Elphaba who wants to actually do good no matter who it offends. Alright, let's have a look-see with the 3D glasses. The red makes it disappear really well, but I think the blue is a slightly different color. Still is super neat. I also popped the image into Krita to put a red and blue filter over it so I could get a better shot of the pictures. I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. It looks like he's fighting himself, and it's got some fun movement. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to continue on this art journey with me. Bye!